Hello, and welcome to our lesson on project monitoring and project control. This segment will cover project monitoring. As a regular and systematic process integrated into the cycle of projects, the aim of monitoring is to see if projects are doing the right things and are doing it the right way to improve their quality. Monitoring is a continuing function that aims primarily to provide project management and the main stakeholders of an ongoing project with early indications of progress, or lack thereof, in achieving project objectives. Monitoring is performed while a project is being implemented with the scope of improving the project design and functioning while in action. Monitoring is viewed as an internal project activity designed to provide constant feedback on the progress of a project, the problems it is facing, and the efficiency with which it is being implemented. The fundamental prerequisite for monitoring is the annual work plan and budget of the project. Monitoring enables a manager to identify and assess potential problems and the success of a project. It provides the basis for substantive and operational corrective actions to improve the project design, manner of implementation, and quality of results. Through monitoring, a manager can determine whether or not a project continues to be relevant. In this context, relevance refers to whether or not the project supports development priorities and donors' thematic concerns. Appropriate groups are being targeted, and the objectives remain valid in light of any changes in the project environment. The requirements for effective monitoring are baseline data, indicators of performance and results, and mechanisms or procedures that include planned actions such as field visits, stakeholder meetings, and systematic reporting. Monitoring actions must be undertaken throughout the lifetime of a project for it to be an effective way to provide constant feedback on how the projects achieve their goals, identify potential problems at an early stage and propose possible solutions, monitor the project's accessibility to all sectors of the target population, monitor the efficiency with which the project's different components are being implemented and suggest improvements, evaluate the extent to which the project can achieve its general objectives, provide guidelines for the planning of future projects, influence sector assistance strategy, improve project design, incorporate views of stakeholders, show the need for mid-course corrections. A reliable flow of information during implementation enables managers to keep track of progress and adjust operations to account for experience. In addition, monitoring enables the reinforcement of initial positive results. If you do not measure results, you cannot tell success from failure. If you cannot see success, you cannot reward it. If you cannot reward success, you are probably rewarding failure. If you cannot see success, you cannot learn from it. If you cannot recognize failure, you cannot correct it. If you can demonstrate results, you can win public support. Monitoring requires logical and consistent planning, which documents a consensus on the intended intervention strategy and development hypothesis. Monitoring must be based on the planning documents, such as the work plan and the resource and budget plan. Monitoring concentrates on resources, activities, objectives, results, purpose, development goal. Key assumptions. Project managers and project teams use the project monitoring and controlling processes to ensure the team is progressing satisfactorily toward the project goals. The purpose is to track all significant project variables: cost, time, scope, and quality of deliverables. The overall objectives of the process are to track and review actual project accomplishments and results to project plans, revise the project plan to reflect accomplishments thus far, and to revise the plan for remaining work if needed. Provide visibility into progress as the project proceeds so that the team and management can take corrective action early when project performance varies significantly from the original plans. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we shall continue discussing project monitoring. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening and see you on our next segment.